Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, a 60. Look at those. Straight arrows. That puts a smile on my face. If we can do some more darts like that today, I will be a happy man. A happy man indeed. But I'm already a happy man. Can't be a happier man right now. I feel like the tables have turned. We are heading in a better direction. Mainly because we're throwing at 19s and not 20s, and I'm somehow finding consistency. So early days in the month though, a long way to go. We're going to try and convert this accuracy on 19s to other parts of the board. Therefore, today we do what I believe is the most important part of darts, and that is throw at some doubles, playing the classic game. It's a classic Bob's 27. Shout out Bob Anderson. How are we all doing today? I'm also going to run through how last night went. I pub league darts. It was my third outing, I think. Fourth outing. And every week, especially when I started that first day, the nerves were overwhelming. I can report back, guys, if you keep exposing yourself to these situations where you feel nervous, you look at things, different tactics to help you overcome them, and just expose yourself a little bit, it gets easier. Last night, still nervous, don't get me wrong, certainly not playing like I do here. There is nerves, but so much less than week one, less than the week before, and hopefully next week, even less. That was the main priority for me, really, was trying to overcome the nerves. And I've tried, some great advice I got given was the feeling of nervousness is the very similar feeling, and it fires all the same synapses within the neurological system as feeling excited. So whenever I feel nervous, I'm thinking, well, maybe I can think and reframe this as feeling excited. That helped, for sure. Right, let's throw a few more before we start. Now, I am throwing at these 20s. And as you can see, that's sort of the reason why I'm now focusing on 19s for the whole month at least, possibly and probably longer. Because last night, pub darts, I also threw at 19s the whole evening. So how did I get on, I hear you ask? So the way our league works is you play pairs. You play one leg from 6:01. And then you later on, after everybody's played their pairs match, we play singles, best of 3, 4:01. Pairs, me and Ryan were together again. Me and Ryan together. Ryan hit a double 3 last week to win us our pairs match. We played 2 good players last night. We kept up, so much so that I was left with a 66. And it's funny because we practice all our checkouts here, and I kind of went blank. And somebody shouted out treble 10 and leave double 18. So that's what I went for. And I only went and hit treble 10 first dart. So I've got 2 darts at double 18 and I wired both of them. Good effort. And of course, next throw, they win the leg and therefore the match. So we lost our pairs game. Right, let's throw a few more. Better. Now they did hit a 140 in their leg, which sort of put them ahead. And because it's a bit of a lottery when you've got that one leg, a big score like that gives a huge advantage away. Over the whole night, because I was throwing at 19s, I was more consistent in my singles game. So I was playing one of the players I played in the doubles, and my scoring better than weeks previous. I think I hit 45 because I'm throwing at 19s. I hit 19, 19 and 7. I'd say 5 times in the leg. 4 or 5 times in the leg I hit 45. And I got battered first leg. 1-0 down. Big trouble. Second leg, I can't even remember what happened, but I won the leg. No idea how. Final leg, I was fairly keeping up. It was good. It came down to a double shootout. It came down to a doubles shootout. And in my doubles shootout, I had tops left. I've gone for tops, hit 20. Now, for those who've seen this a few times, may know that double 10 is not my favourite. Double 10 is not my favourite. I'll tell you why, and I'll probably show you here. I'm going to throw it double 10. Right, that is typical. Let's throw 3 more. Right, so constantly drag that dart to the right. Rarely does it go inside. It will go out and by some distance. And that's what happened with my first dart. It was pretty similar to that second dart there. And I did something that I'm really glad I did, because perhaps a few months ago I wouldn't have done this, but I just took a step back and for some reason I moved to the left of the oche. I just thought I needed to reframe this, because otherwise I'm going to throw the same dart. And I picked the dart up. It was better than that because it went in. Nailed it. Hit the double 10, won the match 2-1 after being 1-0 down. Samson's delivered. Unbelievable scenes. So 2 wins out of 3 for me after 3 weeks in. And most importantly, the team won. We won the night 8-4. So we're 3 out of 3. Unbelievable scenes. So there's your update. Shout out to Danny. Danny, our captain, joint captain with Ash. Danny put player of the night for me. Player of the night. Hit at least, I think he hit 4 ton pluses. I hit a ton plus. So even though my scoring was particularly, it was consistent around the 40s, I did dig out. One of the darts was fluky. So I hit a treble 19 and I hit a treble 16. I wasn't aiming for the treble 16. I did get a ton plus shot, so that was good. Right, shall we get going? Let's get going. Right, double 1. Bob's 27, classic game here. Ooh, bad last dart. 2 not so bad. Not so bad. Also, a little shout out to Grant, one of the team. Grant plays his pairs match, warms up, plays his pairs, but then he goes home. Goes home and he plays at home for about 45 minutes, just practicing, and then he comes all the way back to the pub to play his singles match. Unbelievable scenes out there. 2. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Now, I will tell you something. The nerves you feel, for those maybe don't get nervous, it's just you're aiming that dart and you can see yourself shaking. It's a little bit of a shake going on. That nervousness. And it's very similar to if you've had enough caffeine. Today, I've had 2, this is a bit earlier filming this one than I do normally. This morning I've had 2 coffees and a Red Bull. I was out and about. And just so jittery, a Robin Redbreast of passed and asked if I was okay. So I feel like that's, if you want some training to how to throw while you're nervous, drink enough caffeine. A bit shaky here, so perhaps that will help me. Oh, 2 double 3s. I don't mind double 3. 2 double 3s. Wonderful scenes. Yes, all I did last night was throw at the 19s. And I've overcome the mindset of like, oh, you'll just throw at 20s because that's where the big boys throw. 19s, that's, you know, that's very beta male activity. But that's stupid. Stupid. It's not a weakness. If you're better at 19s, I already feel better at 19s. I'm excited to play some matches and see what we can do against Dartboard. Now I'm scoring better. What are we on here? 4. all wired. A little thing I've picked up as well, and I think I saw this on a video, and I'm not trying to do it, but I'm noticing me doing it. If I want to be more relaxed, or at least tell my body to be more relaxed, feel too tense and when I'm throwing, what are we on here? 5. Just let my jaw, leave my mouth open, basically. And you see some players doing it. Wessel Nyman does this a lot, like a goldfish. But from what I understand, using my neurological background, is that if you leave your mouth a bit open, it's sort of telling the body you can relax a bit. Whereas if you've got grit in your teeth, it tenses your whole body up. So sometimes I'm just like a little bit open. Look at how much that helped me. Ooh, nearly 2. Now, I'm not 100% sure that is going to work for everybody, but if you do feel tense when throwing, give that a go. Give that a go. So apart from throwing at 19s, there is something else I'm doing differently about my throw, because I'm not really thinking about drawback and where I'm standing on the oche necessarily. There's one thing I used to do when I was playing much better, and I've spoken about this, and I did it again last night, I'm trying to do it now. And it's taken a little time to embed it. I'm just aiming further forward, and we spoke about this, a few of you on the comments. Just aiming further forward. Oh, is it 2? The last couple of months, I started to work on starting here to reduce that range of motion. If you can reduce the range of motion, in theory, less things can go wrong. But I think this aiming is doing 2 things. One is that what it feels like is as long as I follow that path, I will get closer to the target. So it's in my head, and also probably the aiming. And also what people have mentioned is a lot of the time I look like I'm concertining, and that may or may not be a word, but my arm is almost coming back and I'm throwing it. So it's coming back, this arm. So by extending it out, I think it's hanging out there a bit better. Might be wrong, but this is just what's going through my head. And not much goes through my head. Right, 1-7. So yeah, I think that's an update of where we're at. You can see I'm positive about all this. Don't think I'm overwhelming myself with too much information and trying to do too many things. I'm not really doing anything new apart from what I used to do. Is this it? This is not a bad round, guys. Double 8. Ooh, not bad. You know, can't complain at darts like that. You're not going to hear me complain too much this month, I hope. Number 9. Port. Oh, unlucky. Unfortunate son. Right, double 10. Now this is the one I managed to slay last night. But as you saw from the attempts a minute ago, it is a struggle for me, number 10, on this side at this angle for some reason. See, that second one. Oh, unlucky. Got one in though. That's lovely. Uh, 11. Oh, close though, guys. The consistency is not bad, is it? It's not bad at all. Got loads of work to do. I'm thinking this month we'll do, so many of you have said about try different stems and flights, go back to stems and flights. People have said try shorter stems and flights, and we're going to do a video on that. We're going to give it a go. Use both of those. So listen to you guys. So get in those comments. Let me know what else you want to see. Pour. Oh la la, they're not great. That's okay. We'll let me off there. 13. Right, let's try and reset because this has been a good round up to the last few throws. 14. Oh la la. I mean, find positives in this. I'd rather be missing this double on the outside than the inside for obvious reasons, to really reflect gameplay. So I'm really trying to be positive, guys, as you can see. Number 15. Oh, nearly a hat trick. 2 in though. 2 in. Lovely to see. It's funny, isn't it? 10 I struggle with, and then 15, I kind of like 15. No proof there. All right, 16, my favourite. Let's see how we get on here. Oh, that last one. Ugh. I am getting more consistent with my throw, I feel. I know, like that last one, I know it went a snatchiness, but I do think they're coming less and less. All right, 17. Another one I quite like. Oh, unfortunate son. Double 18. Now this is the one I wired twice last night, and to be honest with you, it's not really a number I would normally leave, to be quite frank. I mean, I should have gone with 66 left. I normally go treble 14, double 12, but the treble, I mean, I hit the treble 10, and I did wire this 18, so maybe the 18 could become my friend. Oh, funny game, isn't it, really? Pretty much wire 2 there again. But that's good. Look at those 3. Close. Close. I mean, numbers, and we're going to obviously have a look in a minute about what I've scored here. But it's somewhat not important when you want to look at the big picture. And are you getting closer? Are there less stray darts? Removing those poor darts from your game, especially at this level we're at. If I'm averaging 60 plus, then you can be a bit more, focus a bit more on the statistics, I guess, and what you're hitting. At this point, we're just trying to get better. Oh, that's really poor, that last one. Completely changed the speed of my drawback. So that's something else I'm trying to do less of, is stop trying to make technical changes while you're playing darts. Do it when you're doing training. So first half an hour of every day now, my training, I've kind of cut back a lot of training, and I'm putting up this piece of paper. putting on this piece of paper. I'm just throwing darts at paper. And that's where I'm thinking, right, what can I do? What do I need to do to group darts better? I'm thinking technically. And then once I've removed that, it's just gameplay. I think that's been helpful, certainly for the mind. Are we on 20? I think we're on 20. Oh, two really close ones there. Right, let's finish up on bull. Poor that one. Oh, unfortunate. One semi-bull at least, but look at that, they're fairly close. Can't complain too much. There's a 17.4% checkout rate, checkout percentage. Pleased with that. Through really well, even though a lot of darts that missed were close. I think the changes and the real minimal changes I'm making at the moment are going to be really helpful. And I think focusing on those 19s is going to make some interesting progress when it comes to what I'm doing with my elbow, which I do think is the heart of my problems. But instead of thinking, right, don't move the elbow, let's try and get consistent down here where my elbow doesn't move, and we'll work our way up. And perhaps so far we might be seeing a little bit of progress. Let's keep going, guys. See you later.